So, I just saw this Jill Scott video of her talking about all of the things that she's gone through, where people basically take you through the dirt, you know, I guess in a way to like, I guess make themselves feel better or feel good about themselves. And, she ended it off with, I'm still here, regardless of, what people think about me or what they have said about, you know, anybody. um, that she was still here. And I basically resonate with that message so much. Today was kind of one of those days where I had got a message from someone from the past that I had put in the past on purpose. um, and I did it amicably or tried to be as amicable as I possibly could. And I mean, pretty much in any situation I get into, if it's not a right fit, then I try to just leave it as that. There's been plenty of times where I've like fought myself or, fought the situation to try to make it work as much as I possibly could. And in that situation, I did for years. I put myself on the back burner and I was there for this person. Um, and pretty much majority of the situations I try to put my all into it. I'm not the type of person that likes to be halfway into something. I don't like being fake with people. If I don't fool with you, I just don't fool with you. And I just keep myself to myself. Especially as I've gotten older now, I have realized that that's the best way to be. But like I said, once again, I was seeing this Jill Scott video about her, basically proclaiming self love and proclaiming that she's still here. Just like her, I'm still here. It's been a lot of things that I've gone through that I may go over with my audience. If y'all want me one day I'll bring up some things that I've gone through to get me to where I am today. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm thankful to God that I'm not where I was, and just realizing, certain things that comes back, that tries to come back and attack you again, even after you've left it, and you've left it in peace. It's always something, it's always somebody that wants to come back and bite you. And you wasn't even thinking about that person. You wasn't even thinking about the situation. You know, that's how life is. And um, it hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it did hurt to hear the words. And it's crazy because it all came out of something with me trying to be helpful and trying to be nice. It all came out of something that I was trying to do and trying to be a good person. And once again, this person bit me in my ass for it. Um, but I always put myself in somebody else's shoes to think like, well, what was that person feeling or what was that person going through? I don't know. Um, in this situation, I'm trying not to think too much into it, but just realizing it is what it is. You can't be nice to everybody, and it seems as though as I've gotten older, and I've made decisions that I've made, a lot of them I wish I had chose differently. God, I wish if I could go back in time, I would do a lot of things differently. But at the same time, you have to be glad and be grateful for the present, and just stay in the present um, as much as possible. And then also have hope for the future. Anything negative, just let it go. It's always something to try to like be an obstacle, to trip you up or snatch you right back into the past. And you let that past go. But like I said, once again, I'm so grateful for the person that I am today. I'm so thankful to see this Jill Scott video on IG. If you follow her, I think she just did a live because she was saying that it's the anniversary of her first album coming out. And I'm definitely a fan of Jill Scott, and I'm definitely a fan of Erykah Badu. But they had their verses, I was definitely watching and singing along. But yeah, I've always looked up to her as a, BBW. I was a BBW myself, still am. I think I'm going to always claim that, even though I'm like almost 90 pounds down from, my original weight before surgery. But I always loved her and I always admired her. She's always been beautiful, regardless of her size. Her personality is huge and it's beautiful. But like I said, I was seeing that video today, her live, and it just made me, um, it triggered that in me to want to put this message in this video out. You know, when people try to come back and bite you, or, you're trying to do something nice and somebody has something negative to say. I've gotten to the point where I'm good by myself. I'm sitting in the house now by myself on a Saturday. I spent a lot of weekends by myself, and I think it's a message from God to tell me that you good on your own sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to be forcing yourself to be around people or forcing situations to work out because you feel like you're alone. I don't feel like I'm alone. I'm embracing the person that I'm becoming, that I am. I know there's ways to go for me. I don't hate nobody. There's been a lot of times where, people have pushed me to the end sometimes or tried to break my spirit. And God teaches me every time to see it as a test and that's not my end. That's not the end of my story. So once again, I'm so thankful that this video popped up. It gave me inspiration to just try to do this quick video real quick, talking about self-love, talking about being present, appreciating the present. Anything negative in the past, let it go. People will try you. Being okay with being by yourself sometimes. And I have definitely grown a huge appreciation for being by myself and loving on myself. This journey, this weight loss journey that I started this whole channel for, has definitely taught me how to look at me, in an honest way, in a loving way, in a forgiving way, to see me for who I am and who I have dreams to become, and just appreciating me, respecting myself. It's been a lot of times I did not respect myself, and it hurts to think back on it, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad I'm not where I used to be. So glad. I just wanted to share that message real quick. Thank you for watching. And leave comments if you would like to hear, me talk about certain things or certain topics or subjects. I do have another idea for a video coming up soon. Like I said, usually like and subscribe, comment. Please leave nice, positive comments though. And I'll see y'all next time.